Learn English practice.
The history test.
Leo stared at the bright red C circled at the top of his history test. A wave of disappointment washed over him. He was a diligent pupil, always trying his best, but the dates and names from the World War II unit had all jumbled together in his mind during the exam. His form tutor, Mr. Davies, had a gentle but firm way about him. During form time the next morning, while other students were chatting or reading, Mr. Davies noticed Leo's glum expression. He leaned over his desk.
Everything all right, Leo? You seem a million miles away.
Leo sighed and slid the test paper across the table.
I thought I knew it, but I got everything mixed up.
Mr. Davies studied the paper.
I see the problem. Your notes are a good start, but to really remember this, you need to revise actively. Just reading isn't enough. You need to test yourself.
He then pointed to a note he had written.
Also, Leo, your handwriting is quite difficult to read. When you write your practice answers, slow down. If you can't read your own notes, how can you study from them?
Leo nodded, feeling a bit embarrassed. He knew his messy writing was a bad habit. Just then, his classmate, Sarah, who sat across from him, overheard their conversation. She was one of the top students in their form.
I have an idea.
Sarah said with a friendly smile.
We have a free period after lunch. Why don't we study together? We can quiz each other. I'm not great at chemistry, and that's your best subject. Maybe you can help me pass my quiz next week, and I can help you with history?
Leo agreed, feeling a surge of hope. That afternoon, they found a quiet corner in the library. Sarah showed Leo her revision technique, using colorful flashcards and drawing timelines. Leo, in turn, explained a tricky chemistry formula to her. He made a special effort to write clearly and was surprised how much easier it was to read his own notes afterward. For the next week, they met regularly. Leo checked his timetable carefully each evening, circling the free periods he could use for revision. He didn't want to waste a single minute. The timetable, once just a confusing chart, became his battle plan for success. The day of the retest arrived. As Leo turned over the paper, he felt a familiar flicker of nerves, but it was quickly replaced by confidence. The answers were clear in his mind. He could almost picture the flashcards he and Sarah had made. He wrote steadily and carefully, making sure his handwriting was neat and legible. A few days later, Mr. Davies handed back the corrected tests. He gave Leo a small, approving smile. At the top of the paper, in bright green ink, was a solid B+. Leo had not only passed, he had excelled. He looked over at Sarah and gave her a grateful thumbs up. He had learned that success wasn't just about memorizing facts, it was about having a good plan, the right help, and never being afraid to revise your approach.
Match the words with their definitions.
Revise, timetable, pupil, pass, handwriting. Form time, classmate, form tutor.
To go over material again to learn it thoroughly.
Revise.
A person's style of writing with a pen or pencil.
Handwriting.
A fellow student in the same class.
Classmate.
To succeed in a test or examination.
Pass.
A schedule of classes or events.
Timetable.
A teacher in a UK school responsible for a particular group of students.
Form tutor.
A student in a school.
Pupil.
A period in the UK school day for registration and administrative tasks with a form tutor.
Form time.
Excellent work. Every new word is a step towards fluency. Ready for the next challenge? Explore more videos to boost your vocabulary and sharpen your listening skills.